I don't necessarily have a memory with a homeless person per se. Um, However, what I do have a memory of, one day when I was at college, I went to like a McDonald's or something. I'm pretty sure it was like a McDonald's, and like it was snowing. This was when I didn't live in a desert, so like there was some intense snow, and I'm eating inside. I didn't have a car, so I walked there in the snow, in the cold. So I'm enjoying the warmth of McDonald's, eating inside their lobby, and as I'm eating, I'm like the only guy there, except for one other guy. He's like way across in like the corner. Like, you know how like in most McDonald's they have like the bathrooms kind of like in the back, and then like there's some seating around in that area, but it's kind of like tucked away from everyone else in the lobby. So he was like sitting over there in that area, and I'm sitting in like the main lobby, but I'm across from him on the other side of the lobby to where like I could see him. So we're both just eating, doing our thing. He's quiet, I'm quiet. But then another guy comes in and he orders his food. Nothing weird, nothing awkward. But he eventually goes up to the other guy who's eating, and he starts like threatening him and giving him orders. So I got the impression that they knew each other. And the thing that he was like, I didn't quite catch the entire conversation, but he was telling him to like do something tonight or like in the next couple of days or something, and like make enough money. And I kind of see him like giving him something, and this guy's like all up in his face and everything. Like he's like, the guy is sitting, and the other guy who's yelling and threatening him is like standing over him, like grabbing his shoulder, getting like real up in his grill and everything. And then when he's done threatening him, and like the other guy in the seat, like he is visibly terrified. Like I see him shaking. He's like kind of like cowering and everything in his seat, just trying to eat his meal as this guy is like threatening him and telling him to do something. And then eventually the threatening guy starts leaving. But before he leaves, he comes up to me, and he gives me like a salt packet from McDonald's. Like it was the McDonald's logo. It's one of their salt packets, and he gives it to me, and he says like, "Hey, put this on your burger. It'll make it taste really good." And the way he said it was very insinuating, but then he just kind of goes off. No said it exactly. Again, I never like just based on the conversation and the way that he insinuated with me, it made it feel like, I don't know, somehow, some way he got like drugs or something inside a McDonald's salt pack. Like I don't know if he was able to like repackage it or something. I don't know how he would have done it if there were drugs in there. But I tossed it out, and like I told like the clerk girl about it as well, who was working there. I don't know, she was like some teenager, so she just like threw it away. But the thing that like always gets stuck in my mind and like really makes me I'm not someone who lives with regrets, but I kind of wish I said or did something for this obviously terrified man. Even if I just said like something encouraging to him, just to like make him know like, hey, there's some nice people out there, you're not alone. It's none of my business, but like I just wish I said like something to him to kind of like, I don't know, make things less, I don't know, just something. I wish I just said something to him, but I didn't say anything to him. He just, after he ate, he got up and he went out. I didn't say anything. So that's something that I sometimes think about, sometimes. Especially when I'm like feeding homeless people or something. Because I always keep like snacks and water in my car. There's a huge homeless population where I currently live. And so like anytime I'm seeing homeless people like on the corner or at an intersection or something, I always give them like a little snack and some water. And a lot of times when I'm doing that, I'm thinking back to the guy at McDonald's who was really terrified. No says, you'll find on the news tonight they found a semi with 20,000 kilos of McDonald's salt packets. Boy, how wild would that have been? would have been wild. But this was a long time ago. This was years. It was before some of you were even born. Gosh, I hope not. I don't want to feel that old.